everybody? This is Saul Castañeda from MCSC Green Wheels in Chicago, and this is our 4i build. Nice and clean. And we'll go through this side, but you don't want to push on it too hard because this guy does spin really fast.
Yeah.
So he will remove layers of it. As you see, he opened this up already.
Yeah.
Because the inside's pretty smooth right there. The edges are smooth. He's really fast. He's really strong. You don't want to give it a lot of force. You just kind of want to, you know, go about it. As you can see, because the metal's a little thinner here, another hole has come up right there. You know what I mean? So we always got to be careful with this guy. He's really strong. Sandblasting, on the other hand, would penetrate through this. It would just cut through this because it's going to attack the thinner layers of metal. So either we're going to come to the point where we either want to replace this piece right here, or we're either just going to just fill it in with some weld. See what I mean? Got it, but it will remove metal, so you have to be very careful with this guy. So I just kind of touch it. It's very nice. See, we got pretty much what we wanted to off of here. So we can go up there a little bit more. The only thing about it with this guy, he's a little bulkier, so. Yep, get those big chunks of rust right off of there. Look at that. Getting it right down to the metal, so when we put our primer down, we don't have to worry about that there's this underneath rust here, you know what I mean? So like, hit these little corners, but once we remove the bigger chunks of metal, the rest kind of comes off. You know, the big ones is that you want to get the ones, we want to get the ones that are really caked on there. Like even like right there, do we get that? Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit off of that. So what we are basically doing right now, we're trying to get rid of everything that we call as surface rust. Rust is rust. No matter which way you spin it, we got to get it off. Underneath the car, you know, you have some pockets that it really builds up and gets kind of chunky. You're going to need a couple of different abrasives to get it off. I brought over a wire wheel for my Metabo grinder. And we're going to get to just getting everything that's possibly, as much as we can, and then possibly getting some sand for our little portable sandblaster we got, and then just getting the little minor details. So basically what we're going to do right now is just go underneath the car. We already cut off the exhaust, and just to give us a little bit more room, we're not going to use it. And then just going to get all through the back end nice and cleaned up, get all that rust off. So you'll see me going at it with this thing. It's a little bit cumbersome to use in these tight areas, but we just want to get off as much as we can, and then we're going to come back with a nice little fine sandblaster, because as we all know, that sand ain't cheap, I guess. So let's get to it, guys. Let's check it out. All coming off. A little bit at a time, and like I said, with a little bit of the sandblast, we'll just get the rest of these little beads off. after we hit it with the grinder and the wheel, and it's not even that hard, but you know what? Just gotta be careful with it. You can see how different it is. Like, it really gets all that crap off of there. It's almost shiny. You just gotta be careful, and then not to go through the floor, because this thing will grind right through it. And now you can see here, in comparison to before hitting it with the grinder, we're going to get to this side too, but you guys can see all that rust in there. So we're going to make sure we clean this up real good. And then, like I said, whatever was left, a little bit of sandblasting.